Hi there, I'm Shane Spears and welcome to another edition of Summit Scale, beaming out to you from the beautiful city of Bath in the UK. My guest today is Juguilon-Hottle. Jennifer, a very warm welcome. Great to have you on the show.
Oh, thank you so much, Shane. It's good to be here.
For those of you that don't know her, Jennifer earned degrees from Ohio State University and Cleveland State University, MBA, as well as certification as Profit First Coach. Along the way, she built successful businesses in medicine, independent film production, video game development, and professional coaching. Wow. Today, Jennifer shares key lessons on entrepreneurship and finance as an adjunct professor at Baldwin Wallace University on her Crush the Journey podcast and as a keynote speaker and in one-on-one consultations with her clients. She also serves on the board for National Association of Women Business Owners, Cleveland chapter, and a member of the International Coach Federation. Brilliant. Jennifer, the title of our interview today is Power of Profits, and we have 5 minutes for the interview. If you're ready, I'll start the clock.
Let's go. Let's do it.
So, what is a profit strategist?
So a profit strategist is someone who works side by side and one-on-one with a entrepreneur or a small business owner in not only strategizing on how to scale and grow their business, but to grow it with sustainable profitability.
Right. And how did you get started as a profit strategist?
I kind of just sort of fell into it. I always knew I wanted to own my own business, but I worked pretty much all my life and grew up in small business. And one thing that not only have I seen, but I also experienced myself is the struggle, the real struggle that small business owners have with regards to managing their cash. Oftentimes they will be profitable on paper, yet they won't ever truly ever feel or reap the benefit of being able to really live a profitable life. And so after sort of going through all the stresses of that, I went out and started really looking for outside solutions outside of my own training, of my own education and experience. And I came across this wonderful system and book called Profit First, written by Mike Michalowicz, that really opened my eyes to the fact that being profitable from a finance standpoint and being profitable from a cash flow standpoint are very, very different. Right. They're different mindsets and different behaviors. Right. And so that's how I, after reading this book and implementing it myself in my own business, so struggling and didn't know how to fix this problem.
Yeah. And why is it, we've just got a little bit of internet interference there, but that's coming back. Why does it seem that so many small businesses fail within the first 5 years of business?
Usually it's because they really fail to usually the focus is on only on the sales portion of it, on making the money. Oftentimes there is no plan for what to do with it once they have it. Specifically, oftentimes they overlook themselves and their own needs about what they need out of their business and why they even started it in the first place. And usually it's because the mindset going in is that as an owner, they have an expectation to sacrifice. They have an expectation to struggle, and it doesn't occur to them that it does not have to be that way, and they never usually get past that. Right. And so when that's usually part of the reason why they ended up failing, because they fail to really plan for how to support themselves. And then they end up putting personal money, and then they run out of their own funds, and they're running on fumes. And eventually all those different Band-Aids that they're trying to use of their own personal time and energy and resources eventually end up running out and leaves them in an unfortunate sort of desperate situation.
Right. And what is flawed with how most business owners think about profitability there?
So again, because usually the thought of profitability is what's left over. The flaw in thinking about profits is in the formula itself. Most people, even those that may not have the finance background like myself, understand a basic formula that sales minus expenses equals your profit. And unfortunately, usually what comes at the end is what's forgotten, what's left over. And usually it's kind of, okay, let's, sell, spend, and cross our fingers and hope there's something left over. And so when you kind of flip that equation and put profit before your business, meaning that you really need to think about what, as an owner, do you need? What do you need to live on? What do you need to thrive in your life? And that is then what your business really needs to live on, really what's the leftover on that. Because if an owner, you can't thrive, honestly, your business won't thrive.
Right. Brilliant. And then, so what is the solution to managing their cash?
Well, as I said, it's really shifting that mindset of understanding really what profit is. Profit is not something that is greedy or evil. And it's not, it's not really thought of, you don't need to think of it as something selfish, because again, if your business can't support the life that you want, then it becomes not worth it to you. You'll start resenting it, and it will show in your business.
Yeah. Brilliant stuff, and bang on time. Folks, for more resources, check out the website, the link below the podcast, which is www.j2hconsulting.com. Jennifer, great insight. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for checking out our Summit Scale podcast. If you like what we're doing here, please head over to iTunes and subscribe, rate us and leave a review. It's very much appreciated. And if you want to learn more about the work we do, or are looking for a load of free resources to help with scaling your business, check out our website, www.summitleader.com.